again, for our closing message, may we call Dr. Ruby Roan Cristobal, Chief Science Research Specialist from the Department of Science and Technology, Science Education Institute. Dr. Ruby Roan Cristobal.
Hi, good morning, lahat. And it's my pleasure to be with you this morning. Morning pa ba? Hapon na yata. O sige. Let's do this as we end our active for today in celebration of the 46th anniversary of the Museum of Natural History of the UPLB. To Dr. Marian De Leon, thank you again for inviting me. I'm going to be a regular guest of the MNH soon, okay? And of course, to everyone who continuously works and supports UPLB Museum of Natural History. Of course, Sir Florante, good morning. Good morning to our speakers and to all our fellows and attendees. I am honored to be part again of this celebration, and particularly this year, as I have been last year, because I will be retiring from government service in a month. I'll be celebrating my birthday, so it's a mandatory retirement, but I will always be available for, as I promised Doc Marian, for the museum. Indeed, I have seen LB Museum of Natural History has grown through years. As I myself, I'm part of the student, also as part of the DOST, which has established partnerships. And now with our CIP, with you now, you are our partner. I am grateful to learn from our speakers today about their own efforts to contribute to science in preserving knowledge through the projects and activities of the museum. But on behalf of the DOST-Science Education Institute, which is mandated to ensure a steady supply of scientists and engineers and researchers in the country, I'd like to thank again the UPLB Museum of Natural History for involving and engaging schools, students, and teachers and our scholars, in your activities, In fact, I think it's a regular thing for you to have them around. Making them understand and share what you do at the museum will surely provide them not just the inspiration to become scientists someday, especially for those young ones, but also to appreciate and value the environment and to understand how science can be used to sustain it while it sustains mankind for our various needs. And to continue, alam naman natin na biski ang mga gamot sa mga infectious diseases, ang sources niyan would always be the environment, our forest, our oceans, And I'm sure that everyone, most of us, especially the scientists, would understand what I'm saying. Despite the exposure of these children to technology, to social media, to the internet at an early age, children will always be curious and interested in animals, plants, and most especially those they don't see. And part of what they don't see would be the wildlife that exists in the deeper part of the forests, the rivers, and the oceans, or even the ones that cannot be seen by the naked eye, or more so the ones that do not exist anymore. Nowadays, it's easy to find them in vast resources available on the internet, virtually and digitally. But nothing would be more thrilling to them than seeing these beautiful creatures moving about in their natural habitats, or even, as preserved specimens, because these are something that they may not be able to see anymore in their lives. With the help of the museum staff and their teachers, children will be able to remember their experience and may seek to know more and value the importance of the environment. These are important things that would guide them as they grow up, not just in choosing their careers, but in making decisions. Indeed, our environment would be a beautiful showcase of what life is all about, And they would also be able to realize that these organisms are as valuable as we are as human beings, They are not really there as something to just be used. They are there to coexist with us. But as someone who has worked with both children and Filipino scientists for a long time, I hope that the young people of this country will always be part of the dreams and plans of the science community, and of course, of the Museum of Natural History of the university. I hope you will be able to get the much deserved resources that you need in terms of budget and institutional support, and of course, recognition, so you can continue to innovate and contribute, not just to science, but to preserving our own heritage and enabling future generations to do the same. I thank the UPLB Museum of Natural History for making students and teachers as part of their programs. And of course, I am also grateful to all the staff of the museum for their untiring efforts to maintain, improve, and innovate the UPLB Museum of Natural History. Most of all, for today, I would like to thank all our speakers, Mr. Jan Dexter Lumobao, Florante Cruz, Sir Florante, Sir Philip, Ma'am Michelle, of course, Nathaniel Alcantara and Francis Tenorio, our CIP fellows, for sharing your science and giving us all a glimpse of what you do to preserve our natural heritage. And of course, particularly to Nathan and to Francis, for being a scholar, and thank you for choosing UPLB Museum of Natural History. Thank you very much and happy 46th UPLB Museum of Natural History. Marami pong salamat.